Groot is back in the meta for Season 4, so I figured I'd share my 3 tips on how you can carry with this character and have a blast while doing it. The first trick on the list is what makes Groot so dang fun. His walls and how you can use them to take and create space. The best way to use the walls are to be thinking about how you can cut the enemy team off and separate them from each other. A lot of times you see Groot players just trying to stick walls in front of themselves or behind a specific enemy. You need to start trying to separate the enemies by splitting them in two. Making that fight 2 or 3v6, even just for a moment, can be enough to get a pick or swing the fight entirely. And don't forget, you can place 2 walls at once by holding the mouse button and just dragging. This is huge, and you can use it to cut off healers, keeping them out of the fight for as long as possible. Your walls also force focusing for your team, because the only people they can see are the ones in front of your walls. Walls can provide a lot of cover and safety for your team, blocking passageways or building even little cubbies for you and your team. You can peek from these and kind of creates a lot of safety. Doing so may even require the enemy to overextend and try to make a play to evict you from your little cubby. The key is controlling the space and making it difficult for the enemy to play where they would like. And a bonus tip for your walls is the angles can also be set, allowing you to access high ground and set up sneaky plays for you or your team. Alright, let's talk about number 2. The second tip may be a little more straightforward and a little less game theory than the first. When you are looking for an ult, wait until you see a few healer or tank cooldowns go off before using it. Mag shield, cloak's bubble. You don't have to wait for the opportune time when everything's offline, but if you see a mag pop his shield and maybe his bubble to back off, might not be a horrible time to go for that ult. And when it comes to your setup, ult and then place a wall behind the targets you ult. The wall and grenade is enough damage to kill just about anyone who's not a tank. And lastly, don't just save his ult. It's a fantastic fight-winning ult, but you don't need a 6-man to make it worthwhile. If you see 1 or 2 healers or a DPS hanging back off to the side, getting a pick on them is usually enough to snowball and win that fight. A big one I love to do is when an invisible woman ults just in front of herself, thinking she'll be able to walk into the ult and be safe, but you can place your ult right behind her to trap her outside of her ult and kill her, thus getting rid of her ult. And the same works if you can do this on Cloak and Dagger, if you can get her just off of her healing trail. Alright, finally, number 3, it's melee. And I don't hardly ever see anybody using melee with Groot. It's so good. The third melee in a combo will knock any target up. This is great for anti-dive or if you're just trying to keep targets from running away. Plus, I mean, it just looks awesome. That's it for my list. Groot can be so fun, but is intimidating for a lot of new players, because they feel like his mechanics are a little overwhelming with the walls and trying to create and take space. Definitely be sure to try him out. His damage is fantastic, his skill ceiling is so high, and you can do so many things with him. You could truly pull off outrageous plays and carry your games.